How do scientists discover the invisible? Imagine being able to see beyond what our eyes can perceive. Delving into a subatomic world full of mysteries and tiny particles, today we will reveal the secrets of how scientists discover new particles, from small clues to moments of ecstasy, when something completely unknown is revealed to understand the process. First, we must recognize the magnitude of what invisible A means in science. We're not just talking about things that can't be seen with the human eye. We're talking about particles so small that even the most advanced microscopes can't detect them directly. This is where particle physics comes in with its colossal accelerators and detectors that act as our eyes extended into the infinitely small. These instruments allow us to observe signals that betray the presence of these particles, small flashes of energy, patterns in the decay of other particles, or simply anomalies that point to something new, yet to be discovered. Scientists not only depend on technology, they also depend on deep theoretical understanding. It's a kind of dance between the known and the unknown. First, a hypothesis is formulated based on existing theories. Then experiments are designed to test those ideas. This job requires incredible perseverance, because each new particle that is searched for can take years to be identified. Sometimes an experiment seems to fail again and again, until a small signal starts to repeat itself, and then hope is awakened. Beyond machines and data, there is a very strong human component. Collaboration between scientists around the world is essential. Imagine hundreds or even thousands of scientists from different countries working together, analyzing mountains of data and sharing their findings. Often, the search for a particle involves multiple generations of researchers. Of discovery, when the existence of a particle that no one had seen before is finally confirmed, is the result of a long chain of hard work, doubts, and also moments of pure inspiration. It all starts with a theory, an intuition that seeps through the data. In a particle accelerator, such as the Large Hadron Collider, scientists launch protons at speeds close to the speed of light, generating unimaginably powerful collisions. These collisions release a symphony of subatomic fragments that are then analyzed by highly complex detectors. Each collision is an opportunity to unravel the deepest secrets of matter, and each fragment released may contain clues about the origin and structure of the universe. The detectors are designed to measure multiple variables: the energy, the momentum, the trajectory of the particles. Each one of these data contributes to forming a detailed image of what happens in those brief moments of collision. Scientists often face challenges such as background noise, which can obscure truly important signals. Filtering the noise and finding the significant signal is a complex process that requires not only advanced technology, but also enormous analytical skills and a hint of intuition over months or even years. Billions of collisions are studied for a tiny signal, a particle that has perhaps never been seen before. Scientists use computer simulations to predict what these particles should look like and then compare the results with real data obtained in the laboratory. It is a process that combines theoretical and experimental physics in a precise choreography. During this time, the effort of the researchers is tireless. The results are reviewed again and again, the parameters of the experiment are adjusted, and every detail is analyzed with extreme thoroughness. Theme: every graph, every data curve is a clue. And scientists need to know when that signal is really something new, and not just noise in the system. Anticipation increases, work is frantic. The discovery of a new particle is not an immediate event, it is the result of an accumulation of evidence that little by little becomes irrefutable. And suddenly, when you least expect it, there's an unknown particle that challenges our understanding of the universe. That's how the Higgs boson was discovered, a key piece of the cosmos that helps us understand how everything has mass. This moment of discovery is deeply emotional. It is the culmination of years of work, international collaborations, and the determination of hundreds of people who do not give up in the face of challenges. But the discovery is only the beginning once the particle is identified. New questions begin. How does it interact with other particles? What does it tell us about the fundamental laws of nature? The discovery of the Higgs boson, for example, opened new lines of research into physics beyond the standard model. Each answer brings with it a new unknown, and scientists embark on new searches, new theories, and new experiments. The search for subatomic particles is a perfect example of human curiosity at its best. It's not just about finding something new, but understanding how it fits into the great puzzle of the universe. It is a continuous cycle of discovery, research, and questioning that drives scientists to move forward, always looking beyond the known limits. Every graph, every curve of data is a clue, and scientists need to know when that signal is really something new. And not only noise in the system, anticipation increases, work is frantic. Scientists spend whole nights reviewing the data, looking for patterns that might indicate something significant. Every little hint can be crucial, and the pressure to make sure no signal is lost is enormous. Sometimes the data can be misleading, with patterns that seem to be something extraordinary, but then fade when analyzed in more detail. Patience is an indispensable virtue in this work, and researchers must be prepared to face many disappointments before arriving at something truly valuable. The process is so exhaustive that it involves several layers of analysis. First, an initial filter is applied that removes the most obvious noise. Then, more complex algorithms are applied that look for less obvious correlations and signals. Each stage of the analysis is designed to reduce the likelihood of error, and each advance must be corroborated by different research teams. Collaboration is essential. Different groups work in parallel to confirm each other's findings. Uncertainty is part of the road, and every step forward involves a rigorous review of the methods used, and suddenly, when you least expect it, there's an unknown particle there. That challenges our understanding of the universe. The first clues are usually subtle, such as a spike in a chart or an unexpected deviation in a data pattern. But when the evidence accumulates and is repeated consistently, the discovery begins to take shape. This is how the Higgs boson was discovered, a key piece of the cosmos that helps us understand how it has mass at this moment. It's not just joy, it's relief. Relief because the collective effort has borne fruit, and science has advanced a little further in its understanding of the universe. The discovery of the Higgs boson was especially a significant entity, because it represented the culmination of decades of theories and predictions. It wasn't just a matter of observing something new, but of confirming a hypothesis that had been present in physics for years. The thrill of these kinds of discoveries is incomparable. It is the moment when theory and reality meet, that abstract ideas take shape in the physical world too. Each discovery opens doors to new questions and possibilities. What else is there to discover? How do these new particles connect to the fundamental forces of the universe? These questions keep the flame of scientific curiosity alive, but the discovery is only the beginning once the particle is identified. New questions begin. How does it interact with other particles? What does it tell us about the fundamental laws of nature? The discovery of the Higgs boson, for example, opened new lines of research into physics beyond the standard model. Each answer brings with it a new unknown, and scientists embark on new searches, new theories, and new experiments. The job doesn't end with a discovery. It is actually the beginning of a new chapter, full of challenges and mysteries to be solved. The search for subatomic particles is a perfect example of curiosity. At its best, it's not just about finding something new, but about understanding how it fits into the grand puzzle of the universe. It is a continuous cycle of discovery, research, and questioning that drives scientists to move forward, always looking beyond the known limits for every discovery, even if it is small. It is one more step towards understanding the principles that govern our world, and each step brings us a little closer to understanding who we are and what the universe is made of. But here comes the most surprising part. The most exciting thing for scientists is not just discovering a new particle, it's that each new discovery opens up many more questions than it answers. Each new particle is like a key that opens a door to something deeper and unknown. Deep down, they never stop searching, and that's what makes science so fascinating. The inverse B-bar or continuous fasquedad, where the invisible becomes visible and the mystery becomes knowledge. Are you ready to discover what's behind the next door?